is going on, guys? Flastro Boy here, and today we're going to be talking about Vinland Saga episode 15. And I always have to announce this, but filler, so much filler. Even after that sad episode, so much filler. Like, God, oh my God, I hate filler. So yeah, with all that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut this opening out. We're gonna see you on the other side. Start the episode off with the king getting fed in the bed, and he's looking really sickly. Okay, like he's just looking thin and like decrepit. He's asking Floki, his lapdog, like, "Hey, is my son alive when he fought Thorkill? Like, what's going on? Is he captured, or what's going on?" So Floki's like, "Well, you know, it was a tough battle, but I think the son got captured." And the king was like, "Well, I'm sure my son's alive, but if he was as talented as his brother was, then he wouldn't be missing." So the king knows his son is soft. Like, he's soft, and it is what it is. And we cut to Thorkill feasting, you know, drinking with his men. You know, he's kind of sad that the war is over, because you know he just loves to fight. Like, he's the Goku. Like, this man eats like a Saiyan. He has like 30 bowls of food, and he's drinking, like, I guess, beer. And it's, you know, he's just Thorkill. He's just the personality for sure. So we're getting a lot of cuts here. So we cut to Askeladd, and he's got the ear in the tree, listening for men that may have followed them in the village. You know, like just trying to make sure that they're not followed or get ambushed. The prince, the priest, and Ragnar are all praying at the mass grave, and you know it's sad because it's all they buried all the people in like one spot. So it was just kind of like, yeah. So they just put a little cross and said, "There you go." And you know, the priest is praying to God, and he's like, "Can you hear me, God?" And he's like, "Oh, I doubt that." And then the prince was like, "How dare you speak that way to God? Like, you should fear God. Like, there's no way you should be even talking like that. What are you doing?" And so he just kind of walks off, kind of pissed. And then the prince speaking up for himself, I like it. Then we cut back to Thorkill, and he receives a message from a messenger about how there's some Danes that took over a village up in the mountains, and you know they need help. And so Thorkill's like, "Thorfinn and the prince, yes." So he's like excited because he knows who it is. He's like, "Pack up your stuff, man. We're gonna go to war. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Get up. Pack the food up. Let's go. It's time to roll out." Like, we're rolling out, dog. Then we cut back to Askeladd, and then they're all taking a piss, like, and talking. And I'm like, "Hey, yo, pause." Like, first and foremost, that's a whole pause moment. Like, you don't just piss off the side of the mountain and just, "Hey, brother, what's going on?" I don't care whatever you are, Danes or not. You know, that's weird. So then Thorfinn kills a rabbit. He's about to go eat it. And Ragnar, like, tricks him into eating with the prince. Apparently the prince is a good cook. Duh. That's like one of his skills like he has, because he's just soft. Definitely not being a leader, for sure. And, you know, so Thorfinn's just like he's just, it's interesting because, I mean, he doesn't have table manners. Duh. The prince does. Ragnar does. And they're just kind of talking, and then Ragnar gets the message that the English have found the Danes in the village, and he's like, "There's no way," but there is a way. So he's like, "Take me to Askeladd," and they're like, "Go get him yourself." And so they're walking with him, and you know Ragnar's like, just like, "I can't believe y'all are doing this. Like, y'all have no manners. Y'all have no manners." Da, 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 da. So then he cut back to the prince and Thorfinn, and they're kind of like, "I wonder what's taking Ragnar so long." And then I was like, "Up." Ragnar's about to die. So then Ragnar's like, "Yo, the war is that way." And they're like, "Oh, you finally figured it out, dummy." And so he's like, "Oh," stabs him in the back. And I'm like, dang. Oh, well, I mean, it was inevitable because they really didn't like him. They called him Conehead. They hated his voice. Like, he was just annoying. So then he's like, "Take me to Askeladd." And Askeladd comes up, and he's like, "What's up, man? Let's talk in private." And he tells him about how the king is split between choosing which son to be the the king after him. Apparently, everyone half picked the prince, and then the other half picked his brother, and he killed his brother so that it was just one. So apparently the king is his prince's main enemy. Who knows? The plot thickens with filler. So then we cut back to Ragnar and Askeladd, and Ragnar is basically like, look, I'm telling you all this, and he just falls, and it's like, can I see the prince one more time, please? And Askeladd's like, no. And that was it. And I was like, oh, got it. So filler episode for sure. So we learned that the Danes are getting rolled up on with the English. So next episode it'll probably be a lot of getting ambushed. I mean, Ragnar died. We learned the prince can cook. I don't know. I mean, it was just not. It was filler. So yeah, that's going to complete the episode, guys. Be sure to hit that like button for me. Be sure to hit the subscribe button as well with the notification bell, so when Flastro Boy uploads anything, you'll be notified. So let's pray that episode 16 is not filler. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all being in tune with Flastro Boy's content, and I'll see y'all in the next breakdown for episode 16 for Vinland Saga.